Hi everyone! Welcome back to MomNMeBeauty. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a try before you buy test. We're going to test out the new Super Stay 16-Hour Powder Foundation from Maybelline on the left side of my face, and then the new Tarte Shape Tape Powder Foundation on the right side of my face. We're going to apply them, see how well they cover, if they really truly are full coverage like they claim to be, and how long they last after a full wear day. Now, without further ado, let's get into the application. Alright, so we're going to do a try before you buy. I'm going to be using the new Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage in shade number 130 Buff Beige. It's claiming to be a full coverage. I'm going to use that on my left side, and on my right side I'm going to be using the new Shape Tape Kind is the new Pretty Powder Foundation, and I'm in the shade 22B Light Beige. That's going to go on the right side of my face. Now, before I apply the two of these, I did look up the directions for each one of them on Ulta.com. Both of them say just to buff into the skin using a powder foundation brush or like a dense brush. You don't have to set it if you don't want to. They both claim to be mattifying, so I am choosing not to set either one of these with an additional powder because I really want to see the coverage of both of these and how they last on my skin over the course of today. So I don't want to put any extra product on top of either one of these that could interfere with the results. Oh, and I did put on a primer. I used the NYX Angel Veil Primer. It's not the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop primer that I absolutely love. I wanted to use something a little bit more lightweight just so that I can get a good wear and compare test with these foundations. So that being said, let's get applying. I did clean off this foundation brush and dried it before I am applying this Maybelline foundation, and I will clean my brush before I apply the Tarte foundation so there's not anything that's, they're interfering with each other. The coverage on this Maybelline is pretty decent. I mean, it's claiming to be full coverage. I definitely would not agree with that. I can still see pigmentation in my cheeks especially. And they do have a couple of acne spots on my chin, so we're gonna have to see how well that covers. Yeah, so I could still see the acne spots on my chin that I cover with the Maybelline. I mean, certainly it does even out the pigmentation of those spots a little bit better, but I can still see them. I can still see they're there. So sorry, Maybelline, but I don't think this is full coverage. So I cleaned off my brush. Now we're gonna try the Tarte Shape Tape Powder Foundation on the right side of my face. As you're looking at me, it's gonna be the left side. The tone in my face is definitely evened out with that Maybelline, so let's see what the Tarte does. So I think the coverage on this Tarte is just a little bit more than the Maybelline, but not by much. And I do have some acne spots down here on this side of my chin too, and I feel like it's covering just a little bit more. So the application for both of these powder foundations is complete. I'm going to go about my day and we'll see what it looks like after about 8 to 10 hours of wear. So I went and finished the rest of my makeup. Now I did in the application tell you that I didn't put any setting powder on either one of these powder foundations. That is true. When I went to go finish my makeup, I did not apply anything else over it other than like my blush, my contour, my highlighter. Things that I would put over even liquid foundation. The one thing that I did use to set both of these powders is a setting spray, and I used my Milani Make It Last setting spray on both sides evenly all over my face. Dried it, so we'll see if it interacts with either one of these foundations or what my general thoughts are. I kind of wanted to get this wear test as close to a normal makeup day as I possibly could. So yeah, so let's see how long it lasts. So it's the end of the day. I had the foundation on by about 11:30 this morning. It is currently almost 10 o'clock, so we're going on about 10 hours, 9.5, 10 hours. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. I feel like the coverage has stayed pretty consistent. So like I can still see my acne spots around my chin. Like I said, when I applied this foundation, it definitely is not full coverage. Neither one of them is full coverage. I can still see my acne spots. I can still see a little bit of my pigmentation. And they're both supposed to be mattifying. They both claim to be mattifying. That definitely is not true. You can see the oil seeping through the top of my forehead. I can feel some oils around my chin, and you can see some coming through around my nose too. Other than that, I'm satisfied with it. I'm very happy with it. This is definitely, both of them are going to be foundations that I'm going to reach for on days that I don't want like a heavy duty makeup. Like if I'm not going to work, but I want to do something. So they're really great purchases. I'm happy with both of them overall. I was told when I purchased the Tarte powder foundation that it would oxidize. Yes, I feel like it has oxidized a little bit, but not so much that I feel like it's not a match for my skin tone anymore. So very happy with that. Overall, great products. If you can splurge, I say go for the Tarte Shape Tape because I feel like it's given me a little bit more coverage than the Maybelline. But if you can't splurge and spend $34 on that powder foundation, then definitely go with the Maybelline. It's gonna work for you. So if you have the same kind of skin type that I do. And that is it for this video. I hope that you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. That really does help us out. Also, if you have some friends and family that you think would get some benefit out of our content here on YouTube, please do share us with them. We would love to continue to see our family here on YouTube grow. In the comment section below, let me know, do you have either one of these powder foundations what your thoughts are, or maybe you have a different powder foundation that you think works better or that really works well for you. Now for reference, I do have a very oily T-zone normal on my cheeks and the lower part of my chin. We do post 2 beauty videos a week. My daughter and I have Mom and Me Monday, and on Thursdays is either Teen Take with her or Moment with me. Welcome to all our new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining us here. If you are new here and you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button down below and then the little bell that is right next to it so you're notified every time we upload a new video. Don't forget to connect with us on Instagram under MomNMeBeauty and with my daughter Emma under Emma_N_2004. She also has a Pinterest account with that same username. Thank you so much for joining us. I really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you in our next Mom and Me video. Bye everyone.